Yeah, I cut my hair like a long time back last month. Yeah. All right, guys, give me just 1 second. All right, I gotta fix the. Yeah, I'm up. It's not even midnight, dude. But I'm doing this tonight because, well, so I can get it back up and running. Okay. Well, I haven't been streaming like a whole lot, Mar, but yeah. So this is a continuation from part one back on the 6th, before the freaking PlayStation servers went down for us. We did a 30-woman rumble. I don't remember who the freaking winner is, to be honest. I forgot. But we'll talk about that. So that was in part one. Part two, which is the continuation of tonight's show. Brother, is he doing the entrances? Yeah, I'm going to do the entrances and stuff. But yeah, so we're going to do all this. But this is for the Women's European Championship. Again, this is the all-women show, Vortex. It's almost 3 a.m. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. But I figured some of y'all would want to see this. There's only 8 matches left. They're all title matches. It's all women's show. This is TCW Vortex. We're also going to be talking off and on periodically about 2K25 because that's what we were doing in our last stream in part one. But if you guys are ready, let's get it on. Fox Monroe takes on European champion Kitiana Baker for the women's European title. And if you guys can share this out on social media, I would appreciate that. And yeah, Dragon Slayer, welcome in. Jason, everybody that's here, appreciate y'all. And if I forgot anybody, hello, welcome. I know the camera is really zoomed in on my face. This setting apparently happened after the PlayStation Network came back on, so I haven't had time to go in and change the settings with my camera, so that's why you guys are and that's also why I'm blue, because apparently the brightness is effed up on it. That's why my background, which is my wall, is white, and I don't know, which it is, but it should not be that bright. But anyway, guys, I'm here. Let's get into it. Vortex, part 2. Here we go. And I'm only blue most of the time because of whatever lighting's on the TV, so it happens. Alright, but if you can share this out on Facebook, X, or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Discord, and other social media platforms, I would appreciate it. All you gotta do is share and copy the link. My team lost much love to the Eagles. Yeah, I didn't watch Super Bowl, guys, but I kind of figured that was gonna happen. No offense. Yeah, I don't watch football much. I do play the video game from time to time, but I'm just not I'm not the biggest football fan. I know it sounds weird, but I'm just not. Alright, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. She is the former European champion, believe it or not. Fox Monroe getting a rematch for the title. So shout out to VWE, who I know is in our chat, our good boy Sergio. This is one of his many characters. Yeah, the PlayStation servers went down the other day for everybody. We couldn't access any online games. I couldn't stream. Nothing. I had internet, but everybody's PlayStation networks was down for 24 hours. So it finally came up yesterday, thank God. Penta versus Sombra backstage brawl was fire. Yeah, I saw that you were live earlier, but I wasn't able to watch it. But I did get the notification, so I will make sure I try to check that out. Temple, by the way, welcome in. And yeah, like I said, I'll try not to take away too much from the show tonight, but I do have some 2K25 news for those of you that haven't been following on like X and stuff like that with other streamers and whatnot, or on YouTube. This is Anime. Oh, hey man, what's up? Welcome, welcome. All right, here comes your champ, ladies and gentlemen, the European Women's Champion, Kitiana Baker. What's up, Daryl? Welcome in. But yeah, I couldn't stream for you guys. I couldn't play anything online. I couldn't access any of my... I could access some of my games that were digital, but like a lot of stuff I couldn't, so I just left my PlayStation alone pretty much for 24 hours. Like I would check it periodically to see if I had a signal, but I didn't. But once the PlayStation Network came back on, I was able to do stuff. But as you can see, it messed up my camera settings, so I look like really huge and up close, and I'm not supposed to look like that. But I mean, in a way, I kind of don't mind this setting, I guess, but I'm gonna have to like reposition the camera and stuff at some point, but we're not gonna mess with it tonight. This was just a last minute thing. I've been doing extremely positive nowadays. Heck yeah. Well, that's awesome. I've been trying to stay positive. So I always tell you guys, keep thrilling and chilling, be kind to yourself and each other. That's not just a slogan. I mean it. Y'all got to stay positive. So, again, welcome in. This is part 2. Part 1 was back on February 6th. It is up on the channel. It was only a 30 women's rumble because I had to leave early. So I had to end the stream early. But because of that, part 2 is a continuation here tonight. So the following 8 matches are all women's championship matches for Vortex. This is episode 20, part 2. And again, we're kicking things off with the women's European Championship. It's our new host, Smurf Tonic. Yeah, right? I know. No, man, I'm a member of the Blue Man Group. Cause I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-da-da-ba-dee. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. The real Penta. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he'll be in the game. If he is, he'll probably be DLC, guys. Just so y'all know that. I'm pretty sure him, Julia, Stephanie Vacourt, like, they're all gonna be probably DLC. I'm sure of that. Alright, Fox Monroe going after Kitiana here. Ooh, nice elbow there. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Dragon Slayer, man. Like I said, long time no see. I'm glad you're back. And yeah, for those of you that haven't seen me in a while, or whatnot, yeah, I cut my hair back around the end of last month, right after my birthday, on the 13th. So I had to get it done though. It was getting out of hand. It was down past my shoulders, and I got tired of. Not that there's anything wrong with people that are, you know, gay or whatever, but I just got tired of people calling me or thinking I was gay, and then or calling me a girl, and it was affecting my self-esteem and my emotions and my outlook on myself. So I got rid of it. That, and I got tired of the knots. Like, no matter how much I combed it, like, it was just craziness. So it was time for a change. And I think it was a good one. I cut it, and then I dyed it midnight blue, so it's black and blue. Looks really freaking cool. It's almost like the black and blue mix on Fox Monroe's gear. So I mean, my hair is pretty much a mixture of those two colors. Can you guys hit that subscribe button? Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Jason, for telling people that. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We're at 920 subs, dude. We're literally 80 away from the big 1,000. Once that happens, technically, hey, what's up, HEW? Welcome in, Justin. You haven't missed anything if you're just tuning in. This is our first match out of 8 here in part 2. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match for the Women's European Championship, currently held by the lady in yellow and purple. Of course, that is Kitiana Baker. Defending against former champion Fox Monroe, trying to become a 2-time European Women's Champion tonight. Let's go. Cut me off, and I'm playing my game, Power World. Oh, it did? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, luckily I wasn't doing anything when PlayStation Network went down. I wasn't even home, but I heard about it. I was like, dude. Come home, and I was like, oh, yeah, it should be on, 4 hours later. No. 24 hours later. Did I dye my hair again? Not like today. I did it, back when I got my hair cut last month. It was literally the same day. All right, Fox Monroe looking for the cover here too. No, kick out by the champion Baker. And again, like I said, we will talk in a little bit. I don't want to get into it right now, but I got a lot of 2K25 stuff to discuss that I didn't get the chance to talk to you about in part 1. We can always recap some of the stuff that I've already discussed, just because I'm a tough, loving person in heart. Yeah, me too, man. I get it. Oh, running drop kick by Baker right to the face of Fox. Hooks the leg, though. She got it here. 1-0 kick out by the challenger. All right, real quick, I'm going to let the camera do its thing here real quick. I got to step away from the camera for a minute. I got to deal with my animals. I'm still on microphone, guys, but puppies. Well, not puppies. I call them puppies because, I treat them like little kids, but I just fed them, so I'm going to make sure they eat stuff. My hair looks good short. Yeah, that's what everybody says. Granted, I look just like my dad, who is no longer with us. May he rest in peace. But yeah, it's weird how much I really look like my dad. I don't even know if I could show you because I got the picture hanging back there on the wall. That's what you see in the background if you look at my camera screen. That picture on the background is my family back when I was like 5 or 6. I don't know, something like 6 or 7. Wait, no. Yeah, that's got to be 5 or 6 because my brother, the baby, looks like he's like 1, maybe 2. So, okay, yeah, I'll see if I can try to... It might look weird on the camera, but I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. So those of you that have seen me, let's see if I can get this camera to work here. Oh, it is so hard to see because it makes everything blue. So that little dude's me. And then you got my mom, my brother, and then, yeah. You look at me, you look at that dude. It's almost identical. I know he's in blue because he's actually wearing a blue shirt, but yeah, I look so much like my father. It's crazy. But anyway, you know, and I'm proud of that. Don't get me wrong. My dad was a cool guy, and I miss him a lot. But, you know, let's see if I can get that helmet back over the wall without breaking it. Okay. Right? Pretty much. Yeah, everybody says that. We were, like, identical. It's crazy. And I have a lot of his traits. And that's another reason why I love wrestling, too, is because he introduced it to me when I was, like, 2 or 3. And it's just never went away. But anyway, so, yeah, real quick. I know this is a great match. I'm loving it. We're enjoying it. I'm actually going to leave the camera alone and let it do its own thing because obviously it's doing some camera cuts right now. Look at this. Fox Monroe. Oh, almost had it. Rolled her up. Gets it, too. So some 2K25 news. We talked about Universe in Part 1. We now can have multiple PLE events in Universe on multiple days. And there it is. Taps out. Fox Monroe is now the two-time European Women's Champion, folks. Great way to kick off the show. We got a new champion here in Part 2 tonight. The Vortex Women's European Champion, Fox Monroe. Congratulations, Sergio. She did it. Via submission. Great win for Fox, winning her second championship. Heck yeah, she did it. Crippler crossface for the win, right? She hung in there. All right, so we did the 30 Women Rumble in Part 1. I don't know if it'll tell me who won that. Probably not. Stupid thing. I don't know why it's not telling me who won that. That really sucks, because I forgot. I'll have to go back to Part 1 and when I get a chance and see. I'm trying to remember who won that. My mind is drawing a blank. Anyway. But the winner of that is now #1 contender for the Women's World Championship, which we'll do that later tonight, too. All right, Sawyer Adams versus Amanda Hart. Amanda Hart's the television champion. This is another Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's do it. Blame Hollywood Spike. Pfft, you're right. All right, so again, as this is getting underway, we'll do the entrances. That'll give me some time to talk about 2K25. So, Universe mode, again, is going to be having, you know how like you were only able to do pay-per-views on Saturday or Sunday? I think it was mainly one of the 2 days. You couldn't do both. Now you can actually do night 1 of WrestleMania on Saturday, night 2 on Sunday. And I believe you can actually have multiple shows doing multiple PLEs on the same day. Spike Tonic Mount Hollywood, that's one big belt. Yeah, they kind of are. Some of them. It also just might be just the way the camera zooms in on my titles. But yeah. All right, here comes the cowgirl, Sawyer Adams. But yeah, back to what I was saying real quick about Universe Mode 25. I like the fact that we're going to be able to have that option in Universe. I'm not 100% sure if that means that we can do like Stand and Deliver and night 1 of WrestleMania on a Saturday. I believe that's what they were saying based on what I've seen and what I've heard. If that's true, that's going to be cool. That means I could, you know, for instance, if I wanted to, you know, do 2 different shows on the same profile, I could do that and have dual brands on the same show. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Victoria Sparta won the Rumble. That's right. I knew it was a somebody up there like that. And I'm like, that's right, Victoria won. Thank you. All right, here is 1/3 of the Hart Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, former 2-time tag team champion and current women's television champion, Amanda Hart. The redheaded heartbreaker. Ready to defend that television title here tonight on Vortex. So that's a cool thing about Universe. Obviously promos are back, so I'm excited about that. They have not said anything about show intros or pyro. I'm hoping so. Fingers crossed, but nobody has announced it yet, which kind of concerns me. But I mean, if it's not, it's not. You know, it's whatever. There's still a lot of other cool stuff. I'm just glad that we got promos back, and they said based on the promos and rivalry reactions and whatever, there's a lot more cutscenes. There's also different outcomes based on the promos, which, if I remember right, that goes back to like 2K16, 2K, I think all the way to 2K19, where like based on how the promos went and the styles of promos, you got different outcomes for rivalry matches, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how that's going to work, but I'm hoping it's like the 2K19. And I know, Justin, you posted this in my TCW group chat on Facebook, and I think some other people that mentioned it too, but I like how like WWE 2K25 is going back to like, here comes the, they've got some elements of Here Comes the Pain, Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth, you know, all that cool stuff. The SmackDown versus Raw. They even got some 2K20 stuff coming, which is really cool. Like, I can make a custom promo. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. I mean, obviously you could if you do highlight reel or create a video. I'm hoping that that's a... What are you crying about, girl? I literally just went outside with you, my dog. It takes... Yeah, it's pretty much taking a lot of cool elements from every era, just like you said. Yeah, I'm excited for that. We'll talk more about that in just a second. I gotta see what's up here. What's the matter with you? You're okay. Don't cry. I'm right here. You're okay, puppy dog. Yeah, see? You don't need to cry about it. Yeah, I know. I was gone most of the day. I'm sorry. But I'm home. You're good. Chill. Anyway. Trying to remember what I was saying. Okay, yeah, so okay. So speaking of like different elements from previous games, chain wrestling's back. We have intergender matches back. Women can bleed for the first time in a wrestling game. Well, at least for WWE, which is freaking amazing. I don't think any wrestling game they've been able to bleed. I think except for way back in like No Mercy. I don't think they were able to bleed in any of the SmackDown games, if I remember right. If I highly remember right, they were not able to bleed in any of the SmackDown games. So this is a first for us, which is really cool. However, I do want to reiterate, even though the women can bleed, it's only in an all-women's match. If they are doing intergender matches or any matches with men, or whatever, like a Rumble or anything, no, your women will not bleed. They will not allow that. Which I can understand that. It makes perfectly sense. They don't want to encourage... I guess they encourage the men beating up the women and vice versa, but at the same time, you know, they don't want them like viciously assault. I don't know. It's weird. I get it. It shouldn't matter, but I don't know. 2K, you know, it's got to be cautious, I guess. So I mean, I get that. So that's, you know, I'm excited about that. Also, the intergender titles. So you can actually have intergender titles, and it doesn't have to be singles titles. You can actually create intergender tag titles. I have seen that, and people talk about that. So, for instance, you could have Damian and Rhea Ripley team up, the Terror Twins, and actually hold intergender tag team titles. So, for instance, if you want to have a mixed tag division with titles on your show, you can do that. Special guest referee is no longer limited to one-on-one matches. You also get tag matches and many other matches. However, there is going to be a few matches I heard that they're not going to be able to do. I'm not sure what those necessarily are. So we'll have to eventually figure that out. But I'm excited. Multiple things for guest referee. It's not limited to just one-on-one, which, you know, in this game, in 24, it's cool. I like this back, but after a while, just doing one-on-one special referee matches was, I'm not gonna lie, kind of boring. Also, speaking of referee, there's some really cool paybacks that they're adding to the game. One of them, actually a couple of them involved the referee. They brought back the one where if you can take your opponent and push your opponent into the referee and knock them down, which is really cool. It's a payback. Another one is when the referee is pinning and they're not, and you can intimidate them or yell at them to pin faster. It's called bully. It's the bully payback. Trios matches, for example, 2 guys and 1 woman, like they did back in Lucha Underground. Yes, I do believe you should be able to do that. If that's the case, then you could have a traditional trios match. And if you do it in the underground arena, for instance, Temple, that for you is going to elevate your show quite a lot. And, you know, I'm going to use some of these. Again, I'm not going to, like, necessarily, like, piggyback off you, if that makes sense, or, like, steal your ideas. But a lot of the stuff that you do, elements of that, I'm going to incorporate, you know what I mean? Yeah, in the pocket, well, it's actually pocket powder. But that's another payback. Amanda Hart wins, retains her title over Sawyer Adams. All right. Great match there for both women. Enjoyed it. Amanda Hart gets the win, keeps the belt. That's how it's done, folks.
Champion
But yeah, so there's multiple different paybacks. Actually, let me get my phone because I know I've shared this stuff with you guys on Facebook. So we'll just kind of see what we got here because I've been talking a lot. I'm going to call it pocket sand. Hit him with the Del Gribble. Yeah. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. All right. So we got Jamie Bridges, Hall of Famer, taking on the champion for the Women's All-Star Championship. This is a submission match against JVD, Jade Van Dam, the fictional daughter of RVD. So JVD versus Jamie Bridges. All-Star title on the line, submission-only match. Here we go. And I don't know where my dog went. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Hey, what are you doing?
And is for the All-Star Women's
No, you gotta stay out here, bud. Come on. Gosh dang it. Sorry, folks. Just gotta... You stay out of the bathroom. You don't need anything in the bathroom. That's why I dumped the garbage. You stay out of it. Alright, Jamie Bridges, former 2-time world champion. She's been a tag team champion and so much more. But she is a TCW Hall of Famer. Class of 2023, actually. Watch out. Watch out. Okay. So, see if she can win the All-Star Championship, which is a championship she has not held before. So, this will be intriguing to see how she does. So some other things that I posted about. I'm going to bounce around here a little bit, but some things I found on Facebook, Twitter, obviously YouTube. Resiliency. It's like a resiliency thing. Well, they have a new one. So if you're Irish whipped or your station or whatever, or L1, and you will actually instant recover out of the corner. So it says another small detail. So that's new. All right, here comes your All-Star champion, Jade Van Dam. Love the gear. Again, shout out to Greenland Cause. Really hope he comes back in 2K25. I don't know if he's computer, though. If he's computer, that's going to suck for a lot of us. That's the thing that's really going to suck for me, is a lot of the creations that I have for TCW, if somehow I find out that they're created on PC, it's really going to limit me on PS5, because Community Creations is no longer going to allow us to, on new consoles, to download from PC users. So if anybody's on a computer and you upload any creation or whatever, us on PS5 and Xbox Series X will not be able to get your stuff, which I think is stupid. However, if you have PS4 and Xbox One, you can still grab stuff from PC and vice versa. I don't understand why they would make it for the backwards gens and not the new gens, but whatever. They say it's a graphics detail or some bullshit like that. I don't know. Stupid, okay? Yeah. JVD for the win. All right, thanks, man. So that, like I said, the thing from the corner is really cool. I'm excited about that.
Michigan, the All-Star Women's Champion,
the new paybacks. Okay, here we go. I have to click the post to see it. Again, thank you all for tuning in. I know it's late for some of you. It is 12:06 a.m. here on the West Coast, so do appreciate you guys tuning in. We're only doing the 8 matches. We're already 2 in, so we got 6 left. Hopefully they won't go too long for you guys. All right, so these are some of the new... I don't know if this is all, but these are some of the new paybacks in 2K25. The ref bump. I talked about this. You can send your opponent stumbling towards the referee to take down the bothersome official. Okay? Turn off that heads-up display thing. Another one is Adrenaline Rush. Fire up with a surge of energy to resist incoming attacks and go on the offense. I have 2 new calls up on CC. All right, yeah. If things don't mess up on us again, yes, I will definitely do that, Justin. Appreciate you asking. Another one is the powder, which is what he was talking about, the pocket sand. The reason why they're adding this is because of Mr. Fuji's in the game, and this was the thing that Mr. Fuji would use for Yokozuna and other, people that he managed. So the powder, what that is disorient your opponent with a cloud of powder to the face, but be careful not to get yourself disqualified. Kind of like poison mist, but it's literally a powder that you can throw, or like a fireball, which is really cool. Another one is Bloodline Run-In. Summon an ally to ringside to make the fight fair. When you finish this, what are you doing afterwards? When I finish this tonight, I'm probably going to honestly call it a night, guys, because it'll be like probably 1 o'clock at that time, and I'm probably just going to call it a night, to be honest. But I'll be streaming tomorrow. I do plan on streaming stuff tomorrow night. Maybe, we'll see what I can do about TCW stuff. If not, I'll do a quick episode of Claw Masters. Just, because we finally got that universe mode started. I did get all the tag teams and all the faction stuff done on that, by the way. And I have created 1 new character, and that is the returning TCW Hall of Famer Cole Adams. You plan on streaming on Valentine's Day? Not me. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy that. Over the top! Takes her out! Jamie Bridges in trouble, man. JVD. Oh, you get sent in DVL stable though. Anyway. I'm not trying to take away from this match. You guys know normally I would commentate, but you guys know there's a lot of stuff, and I know that people have been bombarding me with questions about 2K25. I'm trying to get as many answers as I can. Most of mine, obviously, because I don't work with or partner with 2K. I'm not one of those paid YouTubers or anything like that. I don't want to be. But I do try to keep up with the news and everything that's going on so that I can let you guys know what's going on. So, one other thing real quick I was talking about. So we did the ref bump, we did Adrenaline Rush, we talked about the powder payback. 3 other ones we have. Bloody Valentine's Day this coming Friday. Nice. Again, was the Bloodline Run-In. So you can summon an ally to ringside to make the fight, quote, fair. Can be used up to 3 times per match. However, it is exclusive to the Bloodline Rules match only. So say you're in a faction of 4 and you're in a match, you can summon all 3 of your faction mates to help you at ringside and get the advantage in a match. Again, this is exclusive to the Bloodline Rules match only. Still pretty cool though. I like that that's a payback. Another one is you're at 145. Damn, dude, that's pretty good. You're climbing. Another one is the Dirty Breaker. Break from your opponent's combo or grab with unsavory aggression. If you guys want to check out HEW, there's his link to his channel. Check it out right there. He put it in the chat. Oh! Over the top, lands on her butt. And her tailbone has got to be hurting. Hopefully she has a little bit of cushion back there. All right. The other one I was talking about was the bully. So you can intimidate your referee into counting faster during your pin attempts. Dude, that's cool. I'm excited for that one. So those are at least 6 of the new paybacks. I'm sure there's going to be more. They just haven't told us. Oh! Nice face buster by Jamie Bridges. Kick to the back. She's doing her thing, man. She's putting in the work. Can Jamie become the All-Star champion for the first time ever? Or will JVD hold on to the belt? Oh! Like what Rock did at Mania. Yes, basically. Intimidate the... Yeah, and I think that's kind of basically what that's... Yeah, you intimidate the referee and say, you count faster! Which, you know, to help you win the match. 1 second here. Stupid. Okay. Obviously, we have new weapons coming to the game. We're keeping all the weapons that we got in 24. All the DLC weapons will automatically be there. The football, the apple, the sandal, the, you know, microphone, all that stuff. Those will already be there, but they are going to add some new ones, like the Undertaker's Urn, which you get from the DLC. And I'm pretty sure some other cool stuff. You can count me out. I will fire your ass. Yeah, we'll see about that. So the last time, it says right here, yeah, WWE2k25 is bringing back the ref bumps, which sounds like it will work in reverse to the ref bump in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Instead of throwing the ref into the superstar, the opponent gets thrown into the ref. This is a new payback. Again, so I wanted to reiterate that. I gotta go back here because y'all been talking about that darn network being out for so long. But I know I posted... Okay. Oh, yes. So the ladder match is getting... Meanwhile, Jamie Bridges is giving JVD a stink face. I don't know if she enjoyed that, but anyway. Oh, back and forth though between these two. I'm liking this match, actually. Okay. So here we go. And we are also getting glass panels. Yes, we're getting glass panels as weapons. So I wonder, though, I know we did see them in backstage brawls. I did see that on YouTube and on other posts. I'm wondering, though, however, if that is going to be under the ring as a thing that takes place of, like, doors and tables. And then, winner by submission, JVD keeps the belt. Jamie Bridges taps out. All right, the All-Star champion still Jade Van Dam. Nice win. Man, the stream's going by kind of quick tonight, but that's okay. We needed to get this finished from the other night because I didn't get a chance to do it. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it is too, but I'm wondering if it's exclusive to like backstage brawls or something. We'll talk about backstage brawls here in a minute because some of y'all already know most of this stuff, but you know, obviously for those that don't, I kind of want to talk about it, hype it up a little bit. And I'm not hyping it up just for my own gratification. I'm actually hyped about it. Like, I'm excited for what's coming. And I can do It's a Real Glass Crimea River match. Why don't you just call it the Crimea River match? Or better yet, the JT match. The Justin Timberlake match. Crimea River. Anyway. Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules. You alright? JVD did it. For the $1 million title. Champion Rocks defends against Vendetta Vice, Sky, and Thunderbolt. Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules for the $1 million Women's Championship. We'll get into this and we'll talk about the ladder match in 2K25. Okay. Alright, so we're going to let this do its thing. Yeah, see, because that background's so blue and purple, it turned to me like bright purple. Alright, Daryl, you have a good night. I appreciate you stopping by. I know it's late for a lot of you, so like I said, I do appreciate it. Make sure you check out the rest of the video when you have time. Until then, we'll see you next time. Okay, so, and I quote, it's a better name than Crimea River match. Crimea River. Anyway, in WWE 2K25, and this is from the development team, okay? I do follow a lot of the development team for 2K. And this was also confirmed by Smack Talks. It says, in WWE 2K25, we have completely redesigned the minigame in a way that better captures the tension and drama of a typical ladder match. This new minigame is broken down into multiple stages, with each new stage of the minigame bringing the player one step closer to victory. So what that means is, so you're going to complete one stage, then you have to complete the other stage, and then you get to grab the belt. However, if something screws up, say you get hit or you miss it, guess what? You lose the current stage of the minigame, and you have to go back to square one of the minigame and start all over. it's going to make the AI really hard, but at the same time, it's going to be fun because it's going to make your ladder matches hopefully a lot longer than 2 or 3 minutes. Because we all have seen, like, in TCW even, there's some of our ladder matches that lasted 2 or 3 minutes and it was over. So this will bring more length to it and drama and action. Also, you can finally dive from the ladder using your signatures and finishers. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, okay, so it says right here, as part of the minigame, players are prompted to press a series of buttons before the timer expires. Succeed, and you move on to the next stage of the minigame, while failure will send you back to the beginning. See? So that tells you that I was telling the truth. And again, so, yeah, there's also a new minigame in ladder match. Again, SmackDown Hotel. This was on his Twitter. It has multiple stages where you need to press a series of buttons. In addition, players who find themselves hanging... This is new. Right, exactly. This is new. Players who find themselves hanging from the object while the ladder has been removed or fallen down can still attempt to win the match. They can... So if you're hanging there, you can still attempt to grab the object. And that's the thing, too. It doesn't say just belt or briefcase. So I'm wondering what all we can hang from it. Let's not give our hopes up because they haven't said anything. But that'd be cool if we could do more than that, because it does say who find themselves hanging from the object. They didn't specify belt or Money in the Bank. So yeah. But I remember that was a thing back in like the early SmackDown vs. Raw games and early 2K games, where if you were hanging from the object, you could still attempt to win the match by just grabbing it. Unless you got like speared by Edge and you were Jeff Hardy, and yeah, you got screwed on that. But so that's gonna be cool. All right, here's Sky entering the match along with Vendetta Vice. I don't want to take away too much from that. Let me get in here. Okay, I've already talked about that. Oh, and we can jump off the smack. Yes, I will talk about that when I talk about the Backstage Brawl. And actually, I'll just do that real quick. So Backstage Brawl is no longer going to have just an open one area. It actually will be able to choose 5 different backstage arenas, including the outside of the NXT Performance Center, your typical backstage like we normally get, but they're also including the WWE Archives warehouse, where all the archives of, signs and weapons and cool stuff in the past. So like Saturday Night's main event sign, the SmackDown fist, which you will actually, like Justin just said, yes, you will be able to dive off the SmackDown fist backstage. Really freaking cool. Multiple things. If you throw people into, say like a shelf full of weapons, the shelf will break and all the weapons will fall down. Then you can pick up the weapons and start using them. It really does look really fun, and I'm excited for that. All right, there was Thunderbolt, and here comes your champion, ladies and gentlemen, TCW Vortex Women's $1 Million Champion, Rox, only known as Roxy Revolt, I think, if I remember right. But now she just goes by Rox. Have not had that since SmackDown Here Comes Mick, right? What's the matter, baby girl? What's the matter with you? I'm right here. Come here. Don't even be crying about it. You're fine. What, you need to go outside? Oh, good Lord. All right. All right. Well, real quick, let me tell people about this, okay? And I'll take you outside. So this goes to... I love Thunderbolt's outfit, right? All right. So this, real quick, this goes into community creations a little bit, or like Creation Suite, for your characters. In WWE2k24, players can now customize how and when the AI performs specific moves, and create a moveset. A new AI settings option allows adjustments to priority, repetition, and timing for each move, giving more control over the AI's behaviors in matches. So you can actually set how many times or whatever they do their finisher, how many times they can do their signature, or any other, like, say you have a guy that likes to do super kicks, or a girl that likes to do, whatever, slaps. You can actually set it in the timing of that in your moveset. So it's going to make your movesets a lot more lengthy and difficult to make when you make a character. For me, that's going to suck because, I want to make 100 characters or more, and I'm going to have to sit there and literally do 100 different freaking movesets. That's going to suck ass. That's why I do a lot of in-game stuff, or I download from CC, because then they're already pre-made, and all I got to do is copy and paste. But there are a few characters I make, like, Brandon, Austin Blaze, Amanda Tyler, stuff like that, Lexus Lockhart, whoever, Spike Tonics even, that I actually have specific moves that I add. And obviously all these new moves coming to the game, it's gonna take me a while to go through all of them and see what they got, but it'll be cool. She's gonna want to go outside, but we'll get to that in just a second. And again, SmackDown Hotel confirms, breaking, you can now perform all diving finishers and signatures from the top of the ladder like in the old games. Let's go. That's why all my movesets are straight from CC. Yeah, and I mean, like I say, a lot of those are good. Alright, I will talk more about 2K and the rest of the show here in just a few minutes. I'm going to mute my mic. I got to take my dogs out. They just ate like about an hour ago, so they probably got to go potty. I'm going to go deal with them so they don't make a mess, and I'll be back. Thanks, guys. Enjoy. All right, folks, I'm back. This match is still going on. We got, again, Thunderbolt, Vendetta Vice, Sky, and Rocks. Another thing I'm hoping that does not come back or that they fix in 25, I just noticed that, I don't know if you guys saw it. So on certain camera cuts that they do, you ever notice how, like, certain characters are, like, look like they're, like, blurred or pixelated? I'm on PlayStation 5. They need to fix that shit in the new game. Pardon my language, by the way. But yeah, that's stuff they need to fix. Okay, so back to 2K25, because I know we're talking about that, and hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, it's weird, dude. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's annoying. Oh, some other cool things. We were talking about weapons a little bit ago. You had mentioned the glass. Another cool one that's going to be cool is the parking lot cone for one specific reason. And y'all might have seen this if you've seen some of the previews on like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, right? So you have the parking lot. You know how like the trash can, right? For instance, if you do it right, you can bash their face into it, right, and it bounces them off it. Well, with the traffic cone, you set it on the ground, you pick your opponent up for an atomic drop, and you literally shove the cone up their ass, basically. I mean, you literally pick them up, and you ass first on the cone, and it looks like the cone is literally goes up their ass crack, and then they bounce off it. It's hilarious, but it is a thing. Funny ass little detail that, yeah, and you can also do it with the Prime bottle, so you can literally stick a bottle of Prime up Logan Paul's ass. Which, I'm sorry, I actually kind of want to do that quite a bit because I hate Logan Paul. But, you know, it's just, I think that's going to be a cool little element. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some other stuff eventually. That I don't know what all we're going to get weapon-wise with DLCs and stuff like that, or unlockables. One thing I noticed in really quickly that they showed us in the gameplay trailer that they put out earlier this week was the Myrai stuff. I don't know if anybody paused or like slowed it down to look at that, but did you see where your character's in the ring and you're yelling at this one dude, and this other like created character, whatever, gets up on the ropes, tries to grab the ropes, and all of a sudden it's like electric ropes, like it electrocutes him and shoots him back. That's kind of cool. I don't know exactly what all that's gonna be, but that's interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get more weapons with DLC. I mean, it would make sense. It was such a big hit, obviously in 2K24, to have a new weapon or new weapons introduced every DLC. We still have not found out what our DLC is officially. Obviously, you know, we already know we're going to get the Dead Man Edition stuff. We got the Bloodline Edition stuff. JD got zapped when he grabbed... Yeah, that's who it was. JD McDonough got zapped, yeah, when he grabbed the ropes. Okay, I couldn't remember who it was that I saw in that clip. I thought it was a created character, but yeah, no, that's actually pretty funny. Okay, so like I said, DLC that we know so far, and this does not include Season Pass, okay? So, just to reiterate, this doesn't include the 5 DLCs that come, character packs that come with DLC. So, if you pre-order, one pack is the Wyatt 6, so you get all the Wyatt 6. Also, if you get the Bloodline, you get the Bloodline Edition stuff, so you get a lot of DLC stuff there. Dead Man Edition, you get DLC stuff. So if you just get the Bloodline Edition, you get all that DLC. All 3 of those DLCs. Plus the Supercharger DLC. And the attributes and the thing where you can unlock... Well, the Supercharger, yeah, you get the ability to unlock everything in the in-game store. So you don't have to, like, unlock characters. Say, for instance, Trish and... you know, Undertaker or whoever, or like an old Triple H or something, right? We also have an NWO story, and Shotzi is part of the NWO. Yeah, I did see that. I am curious how that's going to go. Like I said, I don't know much about the Myrai stuff right now, because they haven't really talked about it, and nobody showed any gameplay or anything yet. I'm kind of hoping that maybe... what is it? Elimination Chamber is when? Is that in March? I thought that was coming up like the end of February. Like, do we get Elimination Chamber before the game comes out on the 7th? Or does it come out on the actual, like... Because I know the actual release date of the game is the 14th of March. But obviously, for people like me, it's in March. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because WrestleMania is in April, so... Shoot, okay, scratch that idea. I was going to say they would show us more stuff come March, but I don't know. I guess hopefully March 15th. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. Well, then, you know what I'm hoping then? I'm hoping tomorrow, being Monday, obviously we're going to get more WWE overall, like, character overalls. Like, you know, like Liv Morgan's a 91 now in the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to announce more of that crap. But I'm kind of hoping that we get some more news about stuff in weeks going forward. Because we're under 30 days, guys. I mean, we're actually now, because now it's the 10th. So we're at, I'm at, what, 27 and a half days? Technically. I say 27 and a half because I actually get to play it on the 6th of March at 9 p.m., which is 12 a.m. on the 7th for those of you that live on the East Coast. So when it's 12 a.m. for you guys, it'll technically still be 9 p.m. for me on the West Coast. So when it's the 7th for you of March, it's still the 6th. All right. So technically it's like I'm 3 hours behind, you're 3 hours ahead, but I get the game 3 hours earlier than you do. In time-wise. In reality, we both get them at the same time. It's just mine's... Anyway, whatever. That's why I said, I think if I calculate it right, I got 27 and a half days. I am going to pre-order the Bloodline Edition, so I'll have everything. Oh, it's March 1st? March 1st is the Elimination Chamber? Okay, so y'all know that the streamers just went double check. Okay, thank you for that. So that does mean, though, that they are going to have another 2K event where the streamers and stuff can play the game a little more in depth. So I expect, because they always have it, you know, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania, they all have like 2K events. Because we all know WrestleMania is usually sponsored by 2K. They won't say it now, but like it has been for the last 2 years. So they're going to have 2K events. They're going to be streaming more stuff. What's some other things I wanted to talk about 2K25? Match. You know how like in AEW they're supposed to keep track of wins and losses, right, in real life? That element actually got brought in to 2K25, and it keeps track of your wins and losses across all modes, according to what I've read. I don't know how that works in like general manager mode, or say for instance, not online, like my faction and stuff. Like I don't know how to, but anyway, I think it's mainly just play mode and universe mode. Yeah, well, I've seen somebody else talk about it too, I guess, like Smack Talks or whoever, or This Gen Gaming or something. But yeah, so it'll actually, when you go to the character selection screen, so say for instance, I know you showed me and it said Rhea Ripley, she had 1 win, 0 losses above her name when you go to select that character. So yeah, it'll actually keep track of your wins and losses now. Speaking of wins and losses, that's the match, and guess what? Rox is still the champ. Still the $1 million champion, man. She walked in and walked out with the belt. Look at that. She's intimidating the referee. She's using that bully payback. No, I'm just kidding. That's in 25. But that's basically what it's going to be. Basically, what she just did, she's going to get in the ref's face and be like, bitch, you better count to 3 a little faster next time. I'm going to bully your ass. You're actually going to be able to do that as a payback. But so that's going to be cool. It will help with choosing who gets a championship opportunity. Exactly. However, though, here's my theory about this. Sergio's like, boo! But it was a good game. Yes, it was. All right, V Rose versus Sheena in a lights out match. What that means is every weapon under the ring is a light tube. This is their 3rd rematch for the hardcore title. Can V Rose become a 4-time hardcore champion, or will Sheena retain? We're going to find out. And I'm hoping she comes out with that mask, because I did select that outfit. So if she doesn't, then it's not my fault. It's just universe mode's being a dummy. So we'll see what happens.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Oh, so we were talking about general manager mode. For those of you that didn't know, yes, we have the ability to now play up to 4 GMs at the same time. So you can play against 3 other people online, general manager mode. However, as far as I know, it is not cross-platform. It is cross-gen. So if you have PS5, you can play against PS4, Xbox Series X, right? V-Rose about to make this bitch cry me a river. Hey, look, the mask worked. There you go. See, she finally was able to wear the mask like she's supposed to wear. It'd be cool if I could play against Xbox players. That's the other thing too. Is like nothing online is cross-platform except for community creations. Except for now, we're not obviously going to be able to be cross-platform when it comes to PC or computer, which is bullshit. But whatever. I don't know. Maybe they'll patch that in at some point or something. I don't know. Who knows? It's 2K. I kind of know why they're doing that, though. They don't want what's the status screwing up everybody's consoles. It makes sense. I mean, and no offense, guys. Just so you guys understand this, I love what's the status. Shout out to him, by the way. He finally has gone full demon. Right? Yeah, finally. Just took the game forever to figure out what I wanted with her for you. Here comes the hardcore champion. Hey, look at that. She doesn't have her mohawk tonight, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Sheena with her alternate look. Looks so different without that trademark mohawk, though. I'm not going to lie. It almost looks like a complete different Kaw. But I like it. Still a badass character. She's actually a 3-time. So both of you right now are 3-time hardcore champions, but you could actually break that record and win it for the 4th time here tonight. So we'll see what happens. This is going to be a history-making match, regardless of who wins and loses. So this will be cool. I like it. Other things about GM mode. Okay, so I don't remember. There was a post, and I don't have it with me right now. V-Rose bullied her about her mohawk, and she got rid of it. Right? Yeah, she flattened it, so now it's, no longer a mohawk. At least in this match. Yeah, she's got the whole, side hairdo, which is still pretty cool.
Introducing the challenger from New York.
Okay, so yeah, I was talking about General Manager mode real quick for 2K25. So, they're adding new General Managers on top of what we already have in 24. They're adding Ava Raine from NXT, which makes sense. Nick Aldis from SmackDown, which makes sense. CM Punk, which is new and kind of odd, but whatever. Sherry Martel, or Sensational Sherry. Mr. Fuji. I think Captain Lou Albino can be a general manager, which is kind of weird. What were some of the other ones? I can't remember all of them. Damn it. If I had the photo, which I did somewhere. We're getting a lot. D-Rose can make history and become a 4-time TCW Women's Hardcore Champion, right? Yeah, she'd be the only one that's ever held a hardcore title across any brand of TCW more than 3 times. So, like I said, this is history for her. And if Sheena wins, then, well, unfortunately, D-Rose will have to go to the back line when it comes to the hardcore title, because this is her rematch. This is her rematch clause that she wanted. So, if D-Rose does not win tonight, she doesn't get another opportunity without earning it. So, basically, all of the in-game managers. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Basically, all of the in-game managers and CM Punk and your Kaw can be general managers. So if I remember right, in 2K24 we had Kathy Kelly. I think if I remember right, she actually will become a playable general manager in general manager mode. So you can literally have a show run by Kathy Kelly. I'm curious to see if anybody's going to use Mr. Fuji. Because you can do a whole Japanese or Asian show or something or whatever with Kaws or whatever, and you could have Mr. Fuji be your GM. I mean, it would be cool. I'm not being racist or anything. I'm just saying that it would be a cool concept. You can do a whole New Japan type thing. Have Mr. Fuji as your manager for that. Okay. I'm trying to go back in my notes here because I've got some stuff here. And yes, I know that there's a lot of multiple stars got released from WWE over the last 2 days. I'm sad to see Isla Dawn, Sonya Deville, and Blair Davenport gone. I'm really not happy about that. I already knew Giovanni was coming. I had to figured that the OC would be gone. Elektra Lopez is another one. Or I said her. No, Elektra. So all the women ones surprised me. I'm not going to lie, because I thought all the women ones were doing good. Granted, I was a little pissed that they weren't doing anything with Blair Davenport. Call her up to the main roster. She has 4 matches with Naomi, and then almost a year later you release her. That's just some BS, but whatever. Good Lord, I didn't realize how much you guys went on and on and on about the PlayStation being down the other day in chat. Because I didn't really pay attention to all the notifications. But oh, crack to the face! Light tube to the face of V-Rose. And Sheena, the champion, in control. Okay. So, we'll talk about it. 'Cause like I said, I know I have the list. I know I shared it with you guys. You know, I'm finally back on Friday, so that helps. This thing is so much stuff gets shared in chat that I can't find what I'm looking for. Heroes in control now. Oh, good Lord, come on, guys. That's weird. I know I posted it, but apparently I can't find it, so whatever. Oh yeah, okay, so it does say the special referee feature has now been expanded to be applicable in almost all match types. So again, we'll talk about that again. So I just want to reiterate that I did find the note on that. Damn it. Okay. Well, I can't find the thing about it, but I'll look it up. I know I've got it somewhere. I actually had like the full list of general managers, and I'm not finding it, and that sucks because I know it's there. Uh-oh, Sheena, we got another light tube. Swing and a miss. Oh, that's okay. She'll throw right at your damn face. Screw D-Rose in that demonic mask. She's just gonna throw another light tube at her face. I really hope that I'm not taking away from the experience of the show tonight, guys. I don't mind commentating. It's just I want to get this 2K25 talk out of the way because I knew that this was a thing, and it's gonna continue to be talked about between now and the time I actually start streaming 25. But from here on out, unless it's something major, I want to try not to talk about it too much. But after tonight's stream, if that makes sense, like I want to try to keep it focused on TCW. You know, I mean, these have been great matches. I'm enjoying the show. The ladies are putting on a hell of a good show tonight. Yeah, it's went by a little quicker than I wanted it to in some matches, but still pretty fun. Champions are doing good. Only one title has changed hands so far, so that's impressive. We'll see if that streak continues. I'm trying to use my phone and it's being recorded. I'm like trying to use Google search. I heard Giovanni flirted with Tiffany and Ludwig got pissed. Oh, I mean, that's what I've heard, but who knows? Who knows? Look at this. Oh, misses the elbow. He landed on some piece of that broken light tube. Ouch. What is up with my phone right now? This is driving me nuts. Alright, there we go. Okay, and Sheena wins it. If I remember right, the lights out match, you were supposed to win by knockout. Or that was one of the options.
Champion,
Well, V Rose can get possible shots at other titles, but she's going to have to win. This is now her second loss in a row. V Rose got squad. Yeah, she wasn't supposed to, and I didn't set it up that way, just so you know that. But they were in a rivalry, so it could have been. Yeah, see, Oh, it didn't even say it down there. Damn it, because it says championship match. But I did have them in rivalry, so there actually was supposed to be a rivalry action. If V Rose won, she was supposed to put Sheena through a table, and if Sheena won, which she did, the rivalry action was supposed to be she would put V Rose like power bomb or something. Use the ladder. That ladder cutscene. Obviously, you can see it didn't do any of the rivalry actions, which pisses me off. So I hope that that is something that gets fixed in the next game. But all right, up next. But still, V Rose did good. It's just I mean, I do agree with you. She did get squashed, and like I said, I didn't mess with that. You know, I wouldn't do that to you. But okay, steel cage tornado tag for the tag titles. Holly and Becca, the champs, the Hooter Girls or Late Night Owls, taking on the Night Watch. Yeah, Don Coyote and Nakoma. Tag team steel cage match. We'll get this going. In the meantime, I'm still trying to look up what I wanted to tell you guys because my stupid phone is being slow. Okay, here we go. Who are the GMs? There we go. General manager. God damn it. Sorry, guys.
The following contest is a tag team
No.
steel cage match and is for the women's tag team championship.
There's your champions, Becca Rossi and Holly Hunter. So Holly's on the left, Becca on the right. They're your current women's tag team champions. Okay, here we go. This might be able to tell me something. Come on. Here comes the Night Watch. Oh, two of the members. Oh, here we go. I'll just go to SmackDown Hotel. They'll actually have all of the general manager list. Okay. WWE 2k24 brings the largest ever WWE 2K roster with 300 plus current superstars, legends, and Hall of Famers, which is a lot more than what we had in 2K23. I think in 2K23 we're like 240, 250, something like that. So, I mean, we're getting a lot more stuff. I have heard that whether or not this has been confirmed, I guess we'll wait and see, that there actually is going to be unlockable characters in My Rise. That you know how like you get those really cool characters, or like say for instance Cole Quinn or Fanny and other people like that. You're actually going to be able to supposedly unlock those characters in My Rise, and you're supposed to be able to use them in other modes, not just like GM mode or whatever. Because I know in 24, if you unlocked that stuff in My Rise, they became characters in my GM and my faction. Apparently. Hey, TD Coco, what's up, dude? Okay, so these are your managers for general manager mode. New ones. Well, actually, I'll say all of them. So you got Adam Pearce, Armando Estrada. So Umaga's handler is now a GM, so you could have him be in charge of ECW like he was back in the day. Ava Rain. Captain Lou Albino. If you get the Deadman edition, you can use Brother Love. Who else? I'm looking here. Good word, stupid phone. Come on. Jimmy Hart will now be in GM mode. Miss Elizabeth, Mr. Fuji, Nick Aldis is new, obviously. Who else we got here? We still have Theodore Long. But yeah, CM Punk will actually now be a manager. Wow, I think actually, so right now, according to SmackDown Hotel, they've only either shown or have talked about 143 superstars and managers, legends, all that stuff, out of the 300 plus that are supposed to be in 2K25. So that's not even half of the roster for the game has been talked or shown off yet. That's insane. To even think about that. But so far what he has confirmed as of now, Adam Pearce, Alpha, AJ Styles, Alba Fire. Yeah, right. Alexa Bliss, Alundra Blaze 94, Andrade, Armando Estrada, Ashanti the Adonis, Austin Theory, Ava Rain, Axiom, Batista, Bailey, Becky, Bianca, Blair, Booker T, Braun Strowman, Bret Hart, Ron Breaker. Sorry if I go too fast. Bronson Reed, Brother Love. Right, they are kind of being lazy with it, but it also could be just some people maybe they can't talk about. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Or just maybe it's because there's so much stuff you have to unlock in My Rise. And again, I don't know what this island mode is going to be, but obviously it's only going to be for PS5 and Xbox One, or Series X, sorry. So those of you on last gen are not going to be able to play it. What's up, Nitty Perry? Welcome up. Welcome in. I meant, now 2K24, we already knew about the DLC by now. Exactly, and the only DLC we know about for sure is the pre-order stuff. So, they've been teasing a TNA DLC though. There's Joe Hendry and Triple H on their Twitter and stuff, and some other people have been teasing a TNA DLC, like Jordan Grace, Joe Hendry, and I'm not, maybe the Rascals or something. I'm curious to see what they might do with that. But all right, so we got one member of the Night Watch has already been out. We have a member, looks like, yes, Holly Hunter of the Late Night Owls is out. So now it comes down, will it be Don Coyote? I believe that's who that is in there. Is it going to be Don Coyote? Or no, that might be Nakoma. Oh, look, we got a blue mist. Blue mist to the face. When I went to SmackDown, it was a live taping in USA, and you know how it goes to commercial break. We still was seeing... Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you go to live taping, old school TNA, AJ Styles. Right, yeah, they were teasing old style TNA, AJ Styles. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay, so back to the list of people that are supposed to be in the game. Bronson Reed, Brother Love, Bubba, Candace, Captain Lou, Carlito, Carmelo, Charlotte, Chelsea. Nice, move out of the corner. China, Punk, Rhodes, Cruz, Del Toro, Devon, Damian, DDP, Dexter Lumis, Dominic, Dragon Lee, Drew, Eddie, Eric Bischoff, Eric Rowan, Ethan Page, Finn Balor, Gigi Dolan, Grayson Waller, Gunther, Hulk Hogan, EO, Jacob Fatu, JC Jane, Jade Cargill, Jamal, which is Umaga's original gimmick. So like Jamal and Rosie. JD McDonough, Jey Uso Elite action figure with the Bloodline edition. Jimmy Hart, Jimmy Uso, Joe Coffey, Joe Gacy, John Cena, Johnny Gargano, Kalani Jordan, Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, LA Knight, Lexus King, Lita, Liv Morgan, Logan Paul, Lola Vice, Lyra Valkyria, Macho Man Randy Savage, Maxine Dupree, Michin. Oh, that's Nakoma. Okay, thank you, Sergio. I thought that was Nakoma. I always thought that Don Cody was a little darker than her, so I thought I was right. So she might do it, man. She might actually win it, and then the Night Watch might become two-time tag team champions. Now, granted, last time that faction was champion, it was Crazy Wolf, and the other Coyote. Fox Coyote or Coyote? Oh, whatever her name was. Crazy Wolf and the other, like, I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I feel so stupid, but anyway. I like both these teams. I really do. I do too. Yeah, so again, real quick, the roster so far: Miss Elizabeth, Mr. Fuji, Naomi, Natalia, Nathan Frazier, Nia Jax, Nick Aldis, Nikki Cross, Nikita Lyons, Oba Femi, Paul Heyman, Piper Niven, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Raquel Rodriguez, Rey Mysterio. And my phone just glitched out. What the hell just happened? What the hell did this... Whatever. Well, I was going to continue to talk about that. My phone just completely exited out of my app. So, whatever. I think it is what it is. My phone has issues. I don't know why it does that. It's old, and so like sometimes I swear it's got a mind of its own. And it really ticks me off when it does that, though. Like, I'll be trying to do something, and all of a sudden it'll just close my app. I'm like, dude, really? I'll see if I can get back into it. So that means they're going to have more creative wrestler attires to choose from. Well, we're getting 300 plus characters in the game, on top of if you have PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, you're going to get creative stuff exclusive from the Island mode, yes. And the Late Night Owls won. Great showing by Nightwatch, though, Sergio. But unfortunately, they're this close. This close! Damn. Damn, Late Night Owls retain again.
Tag Team Champions.
Becca and Holly got it done. BS. I just hope you guys know. I know you're all joking, and you're just having fun with it, but just so you guys all know, I don't rig any of these matches, and I sure as hell ain't gonna rig anything in 25, because obviously you're gonna know with the with those the move thing that I talked about and some of the other stuff. You're gonna know. It's gonna be so much easier to know if somebody's rigging a match in 2K25. Like, sorry, there's no way getting around that. Yeah, Alexa Bliss returned at the Rumble. She was supposed to be on Raw, and because Wyatt Six is on SmackDown, apparently they moved her to SmackDown to help out with that, and I missed that other comment. Sorry about that. Extreme Rules, Rebecca Ulrich making her debut, taking on United States Champion Hannah Gallardo. Extreme Rules with Americana at ringside. That double DM blonde would not Nakoma down with weak-ass moves, but, right? And Hannah got a new attire. Thank you, Sergio. But Rebecca Ulrich making her debut. She's the newest member of the Patriots under the tutelage of Americana. Let's see if she can get her first title and capture that coveted United States Championship.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
All right. I actually was able to get the phone back up and running, so let's see. We were down. Okay, so last I said was Rey Mysterio. Okay, Rhea Ripley 20. Rikishi, RVD, Roman 22. Roman Reigns Elite Action Figure Bloodline Edition. Rosie for the first time. So Rosie and Jamal, we get 3-minute warning, which is going to be freaking cool. I'm excited to see 3-minute warning in a video game for the first time ever. Roddy Piper, Roxanne Perez, Sami Zayn, Sensational Sherry, Seth freaking Rollins from 22, Shawn Michaels, Shawn Spears, Shayna Baszler, Sheamus, Shotzi, Sika, Sol Ruka, Solo Sikoa, Sonya Deville, Stacy Keibler, Stephanie McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You have 3 minutes. Dude, I really hope their theme song's in. I hope it's not going to be some, like, generic crap. Knowing 2K, though, it'll probably be some generic crap, but hopefully not. Tama Tonga, Tamina, The Miz, The Rock Nation of Domination, Bloodline Edition. Thea Hill, Theodore Long, Tiffany Stratton, Tommaso Ciampa, Tonga Loa, Trick Williams, Triple H, Trish, Tyler Breeze, Ultimate Warrior, Umaga. So that's cool. We get Jamal and Umaga. So we're getting both his characters. That's freaking cool. Here's your champ, Hannah Gallardo. Love the new look, by the way. Shout out to Sergio VWE TV hooking us up with this new look. Obviously, we get Uncle Howdy, Undertaker, Undertaker 1990, Undertaker Elite Action Figure through the Deadman Edition, William Regal, Xavier Woods, Yokozuna. So that's, right now, all 143. They said something about a music archive, so yeah, I mean, maybe. And they are soon going to be getting rid of Def Rebel because they did not re-sign their contract with Def Rebel, which is their music producer. So when his contract expires this year, or whenever the hell it is, hopefully soon because he's annoying, they will get rid of him, and some people want their original theme songs back from like Cephos or Jim Johnson even. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. Maybe they'll get somebody better, but I hope they get a decent music producer. Yeah, either that or they're gonna start like you know what's his name? Tony Khan did we get the Wyatt 6 if we pre-order. Yes, you have to pre-order the game. That is you have to pre-order it before the 14th of March. After that, I'm not 100% sure if you're going to still have access to the Wyatt family until later when they re-release it as its own standalone pack. You know how like the Nightmare pack was pre-ordered for $24, and then once the game came out, that disappeared. Do you get to use their masks for creative characters? I wouldn't see why not. I would say yes. Howdy doing a 3-piece when it comes to DLC, right? Yeah. Yeah, so, and that's what I said. I honestly think that that's what's going to happen, like they did with the Nightmare pack. We could get Dusty, Cody, Stardust, and all that. Was the pre-order for 24. In 25, it's the Wyatt 6. And then that went away once the game the official release date came out. So, like, again, this year it's going to be March, right? And, yeah, 23, 24, 25 DLC Howdy. I don't know, dude. Actually, I think we're just going to get... I don't think we get 3 versions of Uncle Howdy, to be honest. I think they're just going to give us the updated 2K25 one. That's my... I mean, why would we get 22 and 23 and 24? Or, I mean, 23 and 24... when the 23 one wasn't even Bo Dallas. The 24 one was Bo Dallas because they rescanned him for the Bray Wyatt pack. I'm saying those games he has been DLC. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Well, actually, no. In 23, he was actually a part of the game. He wasn't DLC. 24 he was DLC, and in 25 he's DLC. No, in 23 he was actually a part of the game. If I remember right. I don't remember him being DLC in 23. He might have been, but I can't remember. You might be right on that. I might be wrong. I apologize if I am. No DLC in 23. Oh, that's okay. Was he? I can't remember, dude. I can't remember 2 years ago. My brain doesn't compute sometimes. When it comes to that stuff. He was DLC in... Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Hannah, keep her belt. Let's not forget, this is Extreme Rules, so technically Americana can get involved in this match. Okay, Rebecca Ulrich, though, do the impossible in her debut match here on Vortex. I've been keeping her secret for a while. That she was supposed to be the newest addition to the Patriots, but... I figured tonight's a good night. Hannah needed to defend that title. She's been on quite a good roll. Are we getting American Made? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting American Made. Because Ivy, Chad, and all that. Again, I don't know who's all in the game, but I'm pretty sure anybody that is currently on the SmackDown, Raw, and NXT rosters. Now, granted, NXT, you never know what they're going to give us, but like I said, we're supposed to get 300 plus characters. And that doesn't include DLC, is what I had read. 300 plus, that does not include some of the DLC stuff. Or if it does, you know, still 300 plus characters. I mean, that's... And let's not forget that they add characters with Persona cards. So, yeah, they say 300 plus right now. And I think the reason why they say plus, NXT is the ECW of WWE video games. Yeah, basically. But at least we're finally getting more with NXT characters. Ooh, trash can to the back. Come on, Hannah. Yeah, that's why I said I can see Pentagon being DLC. For sure. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't when they were quickly able to make Punk our first DLC pack for Season Pass in 23 or 24. My biggest thing is, for the love of God, do not give us another stupid celebrity pack like they did with Pat McAfee and his annoying buddies. Like, that was annoying. The only person I wanted out of that entire pack was Pat McAfee. I did not want all these football players and radio hosts, but I have a feeling somebody did say that we're probably going to get Jake Paul as a DLC, and we might get ISHO Speed. I've heard rumors that we might get those two as DLC. With the Jack what? That'd be cool with the. I can't read the rest of that. It cuts you off at JAC and then it goes dot 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 and I can't read it. I hope they do not give us 12 Rey Mysterios. Yeah, me too. Oh, Jackass, yeah. Oh, look at this. Rebecca setting up that big ladder, man. She ain't messing around tonight. She want to do some damage. One thing I noticed about 2K25, and we'll talk about this real quick too. So, you can now jump off the barricade at ringside. You can do barricade dives and moves on the barricade and stuff like that. Also, if you have an LED barricade and you Irish whip them into anything that's LED board, after so many times the LED board will glitch and start cracking. It'll actually break the LED boards. So whether you have it on the barricade, the ring post, the LED ring post, or like the LED ring apron, it will actually break now. Jelly Roll, I don't know. We might get Jelly Roll as like, that's another thing they haven't announced. They haven't announced the music, the soundtrack for 2K25. Or like who's producing the music. Like last year it was Post Malone, and the year before it was Machine Gun Kelly, and then the year before that it was Bad Bunny. They haven't told us anything. We can influencer DLC pack. I swear we'll have another crash out moment. Great. Yeah, I hope we don't get another stupid influencer DLC pack. That would kind of suck. But I have a feeling that we are. I really do. I think we're going to get Jake Paul, ISHO Speed, something stupid like that. That's alright. If they give us ISHO Speed, please have him dress as the Prime Bottle so I can just beat the shit out of a giant Logan Paul Prime Bottle. Kind of like in 2K20 when we had Ribby, the guy that dressed as a giant rack of ribs, or a rib patty. Anyway. We need Chris Danger's vibe, Weezy Blonde, and Deadlock, right? Hannah did it. Sorry about the stupid camera cut, guys. I was trying to fix that. But Hannah did it. Hannah keeps the belt. Hope we get a backstage brawl match and you can fight for championship in the back. Okay, so Nitty Perry. Dude, we're getting not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 different backstage areas, dude, in Backstage Brawl. And you can do special referee backstage now, too. So we're getting 5, not just that one stupid backstage area where you have the garage, you have the, what is it? I'm trying to think. Where you have the elevator and all that crap, and then you have, like, the ambulance and the cars, and you have to, like, walk through all that. No. We'll have that, but we're also getting the NXT back lot, and parking lot, which is really cool, and it's all interactive. We're getting the warehouse, the WWE Archives warehouse, and apparently 2 others that I haven't really seen exactly what they are backstage, but it should be really cool. Hannah Gallardo keeps the title. Nicely done, Hannah. Like, give us wrestling streamers that test their games for them, right? Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, damn, we're already on our main event, guys. Holy cow. This will be our last match of the stream tonight, guys. Fatal 4-Way, Falls Count, Anywhere Elimination for the World Championship. Champion CVW, Callie V. Williams, defends against Intercontinental Champion Big Red, IDM, Ingrid, Domino's Magnum, and Nyx. Let's see who becomes the champ. Now, again, if Big Red wins, she becomes not only Intercontinental, but she will become World Champion as well. She'll be a dual champion. Big Red looks like Rihanna. She kind of does. Like Rihanna mixed with Jade Cargill. That's scary. She actually kind of resembles Jade Cargill, like, a lot. But anyway. So yeah, hopefully that clears that up about the Backstage Brawl stuff. Again, a lot of cool interactive stuff. Almost everything Backstage Brawl is now interactive. Or, like, you can pick... There's so many weapons now. Ladders are finally backstage. And you can actually use the ladders backstage. I'm actually excited about that. Because we weren't able to do that in 24. Like, if I whipped them into the freaking side of the wall and there's a ladder, it didn't do anything. Now I can actually pick it up, use it, I can dive off of it. You know, like, and that one chick looks like Julia Hart. She kind of does. Yeah, here's Nyx, though. I want to see the world burn. This is her third attempt at becoming world champion. She has been defeated by both IDM and Callie V. Williams in her attempt to become world champion. Yes, okay, yeah, I forgot. Thank you for bringing that up, Nitty Perry. I almost forgot to mention that, too. The two new match types that we are confirmed, I don't know if there's any more. I'm pretty sure there's not because they haven't said anything. And that's fine. At least we're getting two new ones. We are getting the Underground match, which is, NXT Underground or Raw Underground. So it'll have no ropes around the ring. It'll just have the 4 posts. And you'll have a bunch of random cause or in-game characters or whatever around the ring. I'm really kind of hoping we can change those out. I highly doubt it. That'd be cool if we can. Just saying. But they're going to act like lumberjacks. And I'm intrigued about that. So that's cool. And then we have the Bloodline Rules match, which is going to be chaotic as hell. But yeah, that is actually its own match type, is the Bloodline Rules match. So I'm excited for those. All right, here comes IDM, Ingrid, Domino's, Magnum. She is the Swiss Cyborg. She is former world champion here on Vortex, wants to become a 2-time champ here tonight. The crowded NPCs around the ring, and we cannot change them. Okay. Oh, so the crowd are the non-playable characters around the ring. Okay, sorry. Thank you. And yeah, we can't change them out. Okay, that's fine. And we can't interact with them. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that in the video. If you throw them out, they just move out of the way. So they're just there for looks. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that is still cool. And good lord, she literally just walked right through. That's something they need to fix in that entrance. In the next game. She shouldn't have been able to glitch right through her like that, but whatever. Or they go invisible? Oh, weird. Okay. In the video I saw, I didn't see they go invisible, but like, I'll take your word for it. But yeah, I guess the video I saw, they just move out of the way. But I mean, if they go invisible, I guess that's kind of cool. It'd just be easier if they just move out of the way. It's more realistic, you know. But we're still getting ambulance matches. We're still getting special referee. We're still getting the gauntlet matches, the casket matches. So everything we got in 24 match type, it's just copied over to 25. I've seen some glitches in 2K25. Yeah, I did see some I thought were kind of funny. But remember, they didn't get to play the actual full game. They were just playing a build. So, I mean, it makes sense. That's why they were limited on what they can and can't do with it. So, all right, here is your Intercontinental Women's Champion, Big Red. Fuck around, find out. Yeah, a lot of copy. But I like that it's copy and paste, and then they just added to the copy and paste. So, again, that's cool. And again, chain wrestling's back. For those of you that love chain wrestling, I know I did. We have a new submission mini game. Which goes back to the old, like, SmackDown versus Raw type submission mini game, which is really cool. So, me personally, I don't like the mini game. I'm not a big fan of the tap, tap, tap either. I'm not that fast when it comes to doing that. So, if they still have the hold the button down and just make sure you hold the right buttons down to do stuff, I'm going to be doing that. It's so much easier for me, and it doesn't hurt my fingers, you know. I'm starting to get old. I think I'm slowly getting arthritis in my hands, but we'll see what happens. And I finally gave her an entrance. She finally has an entrance. Callie V. Williams. Because it used to be, for some reason, in Universe Mode, the game kept messing up and giving her just a generic entrance with no entrance music. And I know you guys can't hear the music, but I gave her Bianca Belair 2017. And then I gave her Roxanne Perez's championship thing. Like, we know more about the wrestling code than we do 2K2. Yeah, I mean, kinda. But we really don't know much about wrestling code. I don't know if that game's ever going to get made at this point. Last time I saw it was a couple months ago. They announced it, they're still trying to work on stuff, but it's just like 4 or 5 guys working on it, and it's like, dude, that game's going to take forever if it ever gets off the ground. I mean, it's bad enough we're not getting Grand Theft Auto now until the fall. So like September, October of this year. It's like, damn it. We're also getting a open world Game of Thrones game this fall. My friend, our good buddy Nick Wolf told me about it, and I have seen previews of them talking about it at like gaming award shows and stuff. So I'm actually intrigued. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. I like Game of Thrones. Nick does too. So it's an open world game, and you'll create a character or whatever, and then you play as them, and you're trying to become a member of the Night's Watch. And then there's also a WWE game going to be coming to mobile. Yeah, I have a feeling what that is. See, and that's where I think that stupid island mode that they're going to come out with, I'm wondering if that has something to do with using your cell phone or whatever. Oh, no, yeah, right, never mind, that's right. Yeah, you said 2K is coming to Netflix. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what that's going to be. I mean, obviously we know that 2K technically owns Supercard. That's why they're called Take-Two. It's just another branch of 2K. But they do own Supercard. And so I wonder what all they're going to do. I did see that when they announced it a couple weeks ago that, yeah, there's supposed to be some kind of mobile game thing coming to your phone via Netflix that's WWE 2K related. So I'm not sure what all that is, to be honest. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm trying to think if there's like anything major that I might have missed that I wanted to tell you guys about 25. I think I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to talk about. So we get Supercard on Netflix. Yeah, that would be kind of weird. I mean, I already have Supercard, and I'm top tier right now, so for the first time in ages, I can legit say I'm actually top tier. Granted, I'm on level 32, which puts me in top tier, but yeah. I've been playing that game literally since Season 1, when it first came out almost 12 years ago. That's one of the only games I have on my phone that I always try to have. I've invested so much time and effort and even money into that. So yeah, anyway. I have played it and quit it so much. Yeah. It's gotten better. It's a lot easier to level up now, honestly, because every time you dust your cards, you get experience, and so that experience goes to you leveling up. So when you level up, you can actually level up in that game pretty damn quick now. The biggest thing is you have to be one of those that just likes to play the game a lot. And I do. I like to play the game a lot. Granted, I don't grind all the time, unless it's like team events or whatever, but I try to do what I can and level up as quick as I can so I can stay up with the team. And they've got really cool special events that have been coming out for it. Right now they got like a block party thing. It's 3 online people against 3 other online people, and you have 3 cards apiece, and you have to, your team has to choose who you want to take on, and yeah, anyway. But you get like really cool stuff from it if you get up in the rankings high enough, which obviously I'm not right now, but it is what it is. Well, here's IDM trying to take out the champ with that armbar on the ladder. Ooh. So Callie V. Williams there is your champion in the blue. Blonde hair. Hope to bring back WWE, what? Oh, Immortals. Yeah, Immortals actually was fun. That was like WWE meets Mortal Kombat. However, if they do that, they need to make that a console thing, because that was something that I actually liked playing on my phone. I had a lot of fun with that. Like I said, it was like Mortal Kombat meets WWE. But that is something that they need to bring to console and have like the entire roster be a part of it. That would honestly, I would play that. Because I did buy, what was the other one that they come up with after 2K20? Oh, Battlegrounds. I did buy Battlegrounds. I actually liked Battlegrounds. It wasn't bad. However, it was kind of dumb in a way because it was just like a stupid arcade game, but it was still fun and it was wacky and whatever. So the playability there was, fun if you just wanted something stupid to do. The biggest takeaway from that is 2K was smart. All the DLC for Battlegrounds was free. You didn't have to pay for any of the DLC. That was the one thing I liked. And when you did get DLC and other stuff, there was also multiple attires. Like, your characters could have multiple attires. That was the one thing I liked about it, too. You hated it? Yeah. A lot of people did. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate it. But it wasn't one of the, favorite things. I played it and streamed it a couple times for you guys when it came out, and then I just kind of forgot about it. But, I have it, and I play it from time to time offline if I'm really, really, really bored on my PS4, and I just kind of want to play something casually. I'll pop it in and be like, oh, yeah, let's play that. But no, if they did, the Immortals thing, but with, the current roster, that'd be dope. I would play that. Alright, Nick's going after IDM here in the ring on the outside. Again, we got Intercontinental Champion Big Red and the World Champion Callie. This is an Elimination Fatal 4-Way main event here on Vortex. So thank you all for tuning in and sticking around tonight. I know it's really, really late for some of you, or really early in the morning, I should say. Justin, I didn't get to read all your comment there, buddy. I was trying to, and it looks like it cut you off. I know you guys, I get frustrated when I can't read you guys' comments, and I do try. I don't always get to see everything that you guys are saying. Oh, look at Big Red. IDM, powerbomb on the outside. One, two. Oh, Big Red almost eliminating IDM there. Oh. Callie now working on the Intercontinental Champion with that baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. Callie is sent into the barricade. Oh, somebody home there for Big Red. So 3 out of the 4 women in this match have held championships. Nyx actually has never won a title in TCW. And IDM is eliminated by the world champion, Callie V. Williams. The only thing I liked about Battlegrounds was the interactive arenas, and when it unlocked stuff, the characters would break out of the... Yeah. No, I get you. I also like the fact that what was it, that cage match where, you would have to climb and try to get the money in a certain time, and if you didn't get off the cage just right when the alarm went off, you'd get electrocuted. And I actually thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, a lot of the interactive stuff in Battlegrounds was actually pretty funny. You could use a motorcycle as a weapon. Just grab it under the ring and just swing and hit him with it. I don't know. Or, the goat that you could bring into the ring and have it, chase people. Yeah, the electric cage thing was cool. That's something I actually wish they'd bring to 2K. Wow, Big Red eliminated. Damn. The Intercontinental Champion eliminated. We're down to Nyx and Callie, who, again, have had a rivalry for quite a bit here in the last few episodes of Vortex. For those of you that might have been following along in Vortex for the last 20-plus episodes. If we did that in 2K25. It would be cool. Obviously in my rise, we're getting a match with the electric ropes. Yeah. I mean, that'd be a cool thing. We could, maybe that's something we unlock via My Rise. You get a electric rope match or something. I don't know. I mean, we did, remember in 2K20, we got the Scrap Trap, or no, that was 2K19. Heard of Ultra Pro Wrestling that's going to be released? Oh yeah, I have heard about that. I don't know much about that though. Is that kind of like Fire Pro though? Kind of Fire Pro, and no offense guys, it's okay if you like the old arcade style type games, which I don't mind those games. I grew up on old arcade games and stuff too, but I don't know, just something about Fire Pro just after a while just to me got boring. Granted, there's a lot of cool stuff, and the creations on that was insane. You could literally download 1,000 characters. That was the cool thing about it. And their GM mode was insane on that. But I don't know, just it's nothing like Fire Pro. Okay, good. I was gonna say, because Fire Pro, it had its pros and definitely had some cons. So, because I have all the DLC, I had all the DLCs and everything for Fire Pro on PS4. So I still have that, but I streamed it for you guys like a couple of times, I think, and that was it. Just like Battlegrounds, like it was one of those things where if a wrestling game comes out, I try to get it and stream it, and if I like it, I'll stream it a lot. If I don't like it, it's just one of those things where I have it, and if I want to play it, it's there. And those were two games. Battlegrounds and Fire Pro were definitely two games that, were good for what they were, but they didn't appeal to the audience here on the channel that much, so I just stopped. Ooh, Nix kicks out again. Callie getting so frustrated here. Justin, what was that you said? I was trying to read it, but also keep up with what's going on here. I seen a call Arn Anderson used. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but I did hear some stuff about Ultra Pro, and so I don't know. I'll have to look into that some more. Ooh, lumbar check. Right to the back, double knees. Fire Pro creative move was so good. Yeah, that was one good thing. And Nix wins her first singles title in TCW, and she finally did it after 4 attempts of going after Callie V. Williams. She finally did it. Nix wins her first world championship in TCW. Damn. In 3 years. She finally, actually, I think she was television title like a couple years ago on the channel, but finally, she wins some gold again, and she is the first time world champion in her career. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Nix did it. Callie V has finally been defeated. I said Nix or Callie would win. Yeah, you did. Callie's had that belt for a long time this year, because our first champion this year was IDM. And then Callie won it, and she held it for a long, well, basically, like 12 to, I think it was like 15 episodes now, and she finally got defeated. So, you think about how long it took me to get some of these episodes out. I know I said, only 20 episodes this season right now, but you think about how the length of time in between episodes, she's technically held the belt for a long-ass time. Pretty much 90% of last year. So, that's impressive. Nix finally did it, though. All right. Now we can check out. Yes, I will get to that. Can you make Brandon your character a manager in 2K? Yes. So they are bringing back the. You can use a creative wrestler as a general manager in 2K25 in general manager mode. Or are you saying, am I going to take Brandon Pickett myself as a manager in GM mode, or you're talking like in TCW? Because I could bring him back in TCW and make him have a new version of Pickett Inc. in 2K25. Justin versus Brandon, my GM. Yeah, and like I said, I am going to be trying to do a lot more my GM stuff in 2K25. I mean, we tried to do a little bit in 2K24. Either myself or against Nick Wolf on his Xbox, or I mean on my PlayStation. But yeah, the fact that if you own a PlayStation 4 or 5 this year in 2K25, yes, I can actually compete against three of you simultaneously online in GM mode. As long as the servers work and don't screw us over, I have no problem doing that. If they can get it to run like they do Dynasty mode in College Football 25, which I currently have three different versions of Dynasty mode going. I have the Washington Huskies, the Oregon Ducks, and the Navy, who I'm playing as. So in three separate leagues. Um, and it works flawlessly, in my opinion. If they can keep that kind of concept for GM mode, yeah, TCW make Brandon a manager of a tag team. Yeah, I can bring him back in TCW for 2K25. Hell yeah. Right now I got him on Masters with the original members of Picketing. But yeah, I could totally bring him back in the next. All right, so real quick before we get into this. So after tonight's show, your current champions are still JVD, Rocks, Fox Monroe wins the title, Sheena's still champ, Hannah's still champ, Amanda's still champ, Late Night Owls are still champ, Big Red, and Nick. So right now, our newest champions are Nyx and Fox. That's it. Fox and Nyx are the only two new champions out of all of these. Everybody else kept their titles. Well, Big Red didn't have to defend her, so she got lucky. But you should check the status of the championships. Oh, like actually well, that's the problem though, dude, is because I don't do the power ranking thing, this actually might get messed up. But yeah, we can take a look at this because I am curious. What do I do? Stats? Oh yeah, stats. Okay. So yeah, we started off this year with Rox being the All-Star champion, and then Scorpion Suzuki, Diamond Davis, and JVD. And so Scorpion had it once, JVD and Diamond Davis, and then obviously Rox had it at the beginning. Rox had it 61 days, JVD now is 23, Diamond at 12. Hey Joe, how's it going? Welcome in. We're actually getting ready to head out here soon and end the stream, but I do appreciate you popping in. I do. So shout out to you, Joe. Scorpion had it for 9 days. I always forget about stats. That is going to become a big thing in the next game, though. I'm going to definitely be trying to keep track of your guys' stats and stuff because, like I said, they're finally introducing the win-loss records, and so we can finally keep track of that. So you guys are going to know whether or not you've been defeated as champion or something, and that'll make a lot more sense for storylines, too, for me, because I'll be able to actually keep track of that stuff now. So for the $1 Million champion, we've had Becca Lopez, Camellias, Becca, Jamie, Rox. So Becca has held it twice this season, which was her first season ever in TCW. So yeah, I like how it says one, but she's actually held it twice. So Becca's had it twice, Camellias with one, Jamie with one, and Rox with one. Becca's had it 70 days combined. Jamie's had it 14, Rox at 14, Camellias with 7. Damn. In her 2 title reigns, Becca held that title for 70 days. That's pretty good. All right. European Championship. Natalia Soliga 1 time. See, Fox is supposed to be 2. I think. That's what it should be. Well, I might have messed that up, so I apologize, Sergio. But Natalia with 1, Leanna Buffington with 1, Kitiana with 1, and Fox with 1. Oh, that's right. These are the people that have had it. And I like how it says that Angelina Cassidy, who did have it, but it's weird how, like, it never stated that she actually earned it. That's weird. But Angelina Cassidy held it for 102 days. Leanna Buffington at 21. Kitiana Baker at 16. Natalia at 12. And Fox at 7. So, see, she has had it before. See, that's why I don't like going by times earned. I usually go by days held. Just because that seems to be more accurate. This is just confusing. I'm going to try, even if it's only for a few minutes, you know, could be on Valentine's Day and stuff. I will definitely try to drop by and show some support, man. You know that. I've been trying to, dude. I apologize that you get so busy when you stream, but I do try. Alright, so this actually makes sense, though. So, the hardcore champion, Elizabeth was 1. Sheena should actually be 3, and V Rose is supposed to be 3. So, I don't know why Sheena still says 2, but whatever. Alright, so, Sheena's had it a combined total of 19 days. Elizabeth had it 19. Lucy Jane had it 26. Okay, yeah, I will definitely try to stop by and watch as much of it as I can. V Rose has had it 41 days throughout her 3 title reigns. Damn. Alright. See, like originally I said, I don't know why I said Dirty Dom held this title. That's weird. Coella, Callie, Victoria, Big Red. Okay, so that's all correct, but Dirty Dom is wrong. Alright, but Victoria's held it once, Callie once, Big Red is held it once. Callie had it 9 days, Victoria with 26. V Rose number 1, right? Cruella with 26. Big Red's held it 44 days now as Intercontinental Champion, according to this universe. Like, this is messed up too. Like, Goldie and Kimberly have. Okay, hold up. This one gets insane. So let me go down to the bottom. Okay, so Pamela and Madison had it first. Then it was Amanda and Michaela, Kimberly and Goldie, and then Goldie and Kimberly again. Because somehow they. Oh, because I had to like re-download your characters. That's right. After the championship, when 2K25 comes out, right? Exactly. And then Jenna and Brandy, and then Goldie and Kimberly again, and then Holly and Becca, and then Holly and Becca. Oh, because I've had to. Okay, so when you say Universe Champions, that tells me how many times I've had to put the belt on people. So that's not accurate. Stupid thing. Times earned. So Michaela's. Yeah, see, this is all messed up. But the days held is the thing that actually makes sense. The other two are for some reason. And that's why I said if I didn't actually set up the matches on every show, all the rest of that stuff would be accurate. If I didn't touch anything. But because I have to like change rivalries up and make sure that certain people are in matches and da da da, that's why it's hard to keep up with the championship stats and everything unless I write them down because well, this gets screwed up. But I know that the days held is correct. So Goldie and Kimberly held the belt. They've held them twice, tag belts, and they held them for 12 days. Holly and Becca have held it just this one time. They're on 23 days. Pamela and Madison at 26. Michaela and Amanda, their 2-time champs, are 30 days. Okay, that makes sense. This thing is all kinds of screwed up, but alright, we're not going to go by that. It's like this. Amanda's a 1-time, JVD's 1-time, Sawyer's 1-time, Yuri's 1-time. That all makes sense. Okay. Days held. Alright, so JVD had it for 2 days. Amanda with 14 currently. Sawyer Adams had it before at 28 days. And Yuri had it 35 days. Why do I feel like she's held it longer than that? But whatever. It's like this. It said Channing, Stax, Lorenzo, and Tony D held the title. Yeah, right. No, that's not right either. But the women's United States, I do know Yuri had it. Taryn Sparks, Lucy, and Hannah. That's right. Taryn's a 1-time. Lucy's a 1-time. Technically 2. Hannah's held it once. Taryn with 9, Yuri at 27, Lucy at 28. Hannah's held it for 42 days, according to what this says. Like I said, I don't think a lot of this is right, but whatever. Like this one says Ilya. Ilya never held the women's world title, but whatever. Tiffany Lenning, IDM. Oh yeah, Tiffany did hold it. That's right, she did. For a little bit. IDM, Callie, and now Nyx. They did it for the family, right? Nyx is a 1-time, IDM 1, Callie with 1. And Callie's held it a hell of a lot longer than 37 days, but whatever, game. IDM's with 35, Tiffany 26, and Nyx says 7. Which is funny because she's literally... Oh, wait, yeah, because so I advanced into the next show. That's why now it says 7. That's always so confusing because... Yeah, because, see, I went into the next show. If I wouldn't have done that, it would have said Nyx has only held it 1 day. So now that I've advanced it to the next show, August week 4, that's why it's now says she has held it for that long. Okay, so yeah, now all the stats kind of make sense for days held, but everything else is like effed up. If we were to stream more, which I'm not, the game wants to see Yuri versus Hannah. That could be good. Cruella versus Victoria. Pamela and Madison versus Zinda and Tia Owens. Big Red versus Diamond Davis. Becca versus Rox. Ooh. Lucy versus Taylor. I get Sheena versus Lashmi, which means V Rose will probably get involved because it says rivalry match. Amanda and Michaela versus Becca and Holly. And Sawyer versus Lashmi gets 2 matches? What? Oh, this game. Playing favorites, man. Look at that. She gets to go against the hardcore champ. And then in the main event? I don't think so. But anyway. Now you guys see why I have to change up matches all the time. And that's what screws up a lot of the stats. Luckily, like I say, in the next game, in 25, it's not going to mess up your guys' win and loss records. The only thing it'll mess up is if you hold a title. And like who's held the title and how many days and this and that. Right? Yeah, the main event is just weird. Alright, so we'll go look at Justin's stuff real quick. Take a quick peek at this. I know not to do favorites anymore because apparently every time I do that and look up your name, I end up getting weird crap on my screen, which is not your fault. It just happens. Joey Arredondo. I know, hold on. I know, yeah, I'm gonna do the HEW, but I want to look at this really quick. This is weird. It says that's literally Jenna Ortega's face on like some random weird ass picture. I don't know where people come up with the ideas for their cause, but Chaotic Crystal Bay. That actually looks kind of good. Like Lefty and okay, I can't. 73,581 pages worth of cause. Dude. The last time I looked at this, that was at like 50,000. And that was like 2 weeks ago. Holy crap, dude. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, let's go in here and look at the HEW for Justin real quick. That's just insane. I didn't realize there was that many calls up on CC. Alright, so he's got... Oh, so JD Pratt is one of your new ones. I'll give you an upvote. And I don't mind doing that. Not a bad looking call. Yeah, I like it. He's got 1 download. Oh, he's only been up for a couple days. Okay. And 90% of those calls are random and thrown together. Exactly. That's, I mean, yeah. And Gooner. This is weird. It's like, he's like a sex slave type dominatrix. Yeah. Anyway, but he's got 4 downloads. I can't see the upvote. JD Pratt will return. But this Gooner call is actually pretty funny. I actually would have never thought of a character like this. So I kind of like how you did this. I like the inspiration that you said about this too. That like Basham Brothers and the Gold Dust and stuff like that back in the day. Like this actually makes sense. This is an interesting call. I am not gonna lie. This is like Gunther. He's Guna. That's just so weird. But hey, you know what? It it works with the Guna with a stutter. Dude, I don't want me to stutter, man. Don't make me do that. I don't like to stutter. I can stutter without even having to actually like attempt to do it sometimes. That's all, folks. Yeah, let's not do that. So, all right, guys. Well, that's like that exactly. That's gonna do it for the video tonight. Thank you for tuning in for part 2. Sorry it took so long. It took almost 4 days to get part 2 done, but you can thank one, um, the PlayStation Network servers. But then earlier today, my internet went down, so I had to get that rearranged and fixed. But everything's working fine now. We're all good now. We should be good from here on out, unless something major happens or whatever. Weather takes it out or something. But thank you guys for tuning in to part 2 of episode 20 here for TCW's all women's call show called Vortex. I am Spike Tonics, your host and commentator. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm also known as Thriller or Brandon, which is my real name. So thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,000. We're at 920 last I checked. So keep up the good work. Make sure you guys put my name out there in positive manner, not negative. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, we're blame Spike. I had nothing to do with it. Anyway, of why we didn't get part 2 done. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like I said, keep thrilling and chilling. Be kind to yourself and each other. We'll have more streams throughout the week as much as I can, okay? I can't guarantee it's all going to be TCW or whatnot, but we're definitely going to try to do something here on the channel as much as I can as time allows. All right, guys? And be on the lookout March 6th if you're on the West Coast at 9 p.m. or March 7th at 12 a.m. for those of you East Coast time, right? I will be streaming WWE 2k25 live here on the channel on those times and date here on my PlayStation 5, all right? And we'll talk about as much as we can. Oh, one quick thing before I leave about 2k25 that I didn't get to mention that I want to real quick. In 2K20, or no, 2K23 and 24, they had that stupid showcase thing, the slingshot, where it would switch from in-game to real-life footage. That's no longer in showcase mode. So with that being said, I will finally actually be able to show you guys all of showcase. Because showcase, all the cutscenes, everything, are actually in-game reenactments of everything. So everything's going to look like the video game instead of the real life stuff. So with that, I will actually be able to stream it and not get copyrighted for it. So that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. The slingshot thing just got really annoying. However, I do know that showcase mode is going to be a lot harder now because not only do you have the objectives, but you also have timed objectives, which will unlock different things. However, you can still go on to the next match if you don't get those timed objectives done. It's not going to make you constantly redo the match. So, yeah. And again, I'm pretty sure just like in 23 and 24, if you use the supercharger or the accelerator pack through season pass or pre-order, you're not going to unlock everything in showcase. You're probably going to get the characters and whatnot, but like arenas and stuff like that. Remember in 24, you had to play through all of the showcase to get all the WrestleMania arenas. You're probably going to have to do that again. Just, there's going to be some kind of catch to make you play through showcase mode. They're not just going to, make you skip it or let you skip it completely. That they're never going to do that. And I don't blame them. I mean, why would they put a mode in and then let you be able to skip it and not play it? That's just stupid. Hence why they gave us my faction with the stupid Persona cards. They make you want to kind of play it just to unlock, actual in-game characters. It kind of sucks, but it's there. And yes, my faction, unfortunately, will be returning, guys, just so you know. Boo. But it's supposed to be completely separate from the island mode, so that's why I said I want to learn more about island mode and figure out what exactly that is. Because if it has nothing to do with my faction, which apparently it doesn't, because it's exclusive to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, I gotta know more about this. Like what the hell is this? Is it an online game thing where we can actually compete against cross
platform, which is weird because obviously we're not getting cross-platform community creations when it comes to consoles and PCs. So why? Anyway, I'm getting too much into this. It's time to end the stream. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for more content here on the channel. And 2K25 is just around the corner in about 26 to 27 and a half days for me. And hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am. You guys have a good night, good morning, good rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye now.